In true Toyota spirit, we're always looking for ways to amplify Toyota's motorsports capabilities, and some of that's done through road cars. And we wanted to showcase what a fun-to-drive, performance-oriented Camry could be. We're always excited to be involved in SEMA programs, but this one, considering that this studio did the Camry that is out today, being able to then take that design that we had developed and then bring it to the next level is super exciting.
Every time we start one of these vehicles, we seem to be under the gun. With X-Runner, we shoved the Tundra engine in and modified the suspension greatly, unique custom wheels. With Rocks, we took it way up, cut half the vehicle away, unique open doors. Now, this year with Camry, we wanted to make it an exciting, different expression than what we've done in the past. So something a bit more possibly production feasible to be an exciting next evolution of Camry. When we began some style exploration for this concept, we had numerous ideas, and ultimately we decided to make it as aggressive as possible.
We have a lot more performance-oriented looking fascia that carries on through the rockers and into the rear.
The stance of the vehicle, getting the wheels and tires sized properly, and all of the lower elements that really kind of create a low center of gravity to the image of the vehicle.
What I feel is one of the more transformative parts of the car is even some of the painting. The two-tone hood really exemplifies the hammerhead, and I think these things all in conjunction make something really cool.
Additionally, we developed an exciting color, a color that shifts from almost red to bright yellow, with the foundation being orange. It was a tremendous challenge to get this color dialed in and to get it looking appropriate from all views and keep it exciting.
I mean, Camry has been a lot of things in its life. Orange isn't one of them, but it does speak to that performance feeling. The color's phenomenal. It's not just orange, it's this really crazy pearlescent multi-stage paint. It's beautiful. And we just wanted to show that Camry can be more. And part of that is in color as well, and that speaks to that fun to drive performance feeling. I mean, you find colors like this on supercars, not usually on sedans. And we thought that really helped put an exclamation point on this concept.
We're here in Saline, Michigan at the PD facility at TM&A R&D, assembling the Camry GT-S. So putting this vehicle together, this is an early production vehicle. It's essentially a prototype vehicle. The vehicle will function as a production Camry. There are about 14 total aerodynamic components that were designed by CALTY and then built between CALTY and the Ad Lab that were added between the front bumper cover, the rear bumper cover, and then the deck lid itself.
The front bumper corner has some very expressive movements, and we worked to exaggerate that and utilize the larger openings for added cooling and lower performance aspects to generate downforce and create more of an exciting image.
On the rear bumper, there's a 3-piece splitter guard. There are 2 outer trim pieces that add to kind of the overall appearance. And then on the deck lid, there's a custom spoiler that was added to the vehicle.
We have a little bit of gap with our new styling pieces. So we try to fill out right now before we lift up the car to work on the tires, wheels, and the suspension.
We'll do an orange ring, orange Toyota letters. We'll have a hint of orange here, but then we're gonna have a big orange caliper behind it. So it'll really kind of add a nice touch to the vehicle.
So with this new color that we used for the Camry GT-S, there were inherent challenges. One, we can't paint multiple pieces off of the vehicle separated, because with that, the different pressures, the amount of time that you spend per part result in different colors for each component. So with that, we have to paint essentially the entire vehicle as one vehicle to have a harmonious color around the entire vehicle. So we've only got a few days left to complete the vehicle. We've got a few parts left to paint. We've got to assemble those parts. We've got to get the vehicle through final inspection, windows tinted, and ship the vehicle to SEMA to arrive for the show.
I think when people walk up to this, they're gonna be surprised by the front end. It's hyper aggressive. I think they're gonna be really excited by the color because it's so vibrant, and the way it shifts from yellow to the dark shadowed oranges is really exciting, and it's really set off nicely against the gloss black. Everything just pops.
Being at SEMA, seeing the cars or seeing the response is always important and exciting for us as designers, as a company as well. And having a car like the GT-S Camry at SEMA will give us the ability to potentially see what the community, the automotive community feels about a performance-oriented Camry. One that really pushes the envelope, gets a bit higher than we've shown, and it's really exciting to see what that response could be.